Hi, loves. I wanted to do a quick little share of some of my favorite art books recently. I have mentioned this book several times. It's called The Artist's Way, and it's by Julia Cameron. And it's sort of like a 12-step recovery program for creatives. It's intensive. It's pretty much like therapy, but it's really, really great and has great questions and insights in terms of things that could be possibly keeping you from the studio, and just some truths, maybe some negative beliefs about you as an artist. This will help you uncover those things. I've done it twice. The first time I did it, I really got into the morning pages, and I barely ever did the artist dates, which are her weekly recommendations. Morning pages just helped me so much to see where my thoughts are and to get over and to, just get some clarity about my art and my artist. And then the artist dates, I finally could do them. The second round I did this because I felt like I started to deserve them, or I started believing my artist deserved dates. So, if you're interested, this has been a fabulous resource for me. Another one that was mentioned is Big Magic. It's by Elizabeth Gilbert, and she is the author of Eat, Pray, Love. But this is all about creative living and creativity and ideas and generating ideas, but also just about the magic that happens when we put our creativity and when we start making our own work. So it's a really nice read. This is also a great one via audiobook. I've listened to it via audiobook. This is a really fun, quick read. It's called Steal Like an Artist, and it's by Kleon. And it's very short and super easy to read. It just gives you some tips of ways to gather inspiration. So using other artists as inspiration, but in a way that is not copyright infringement, but is using them as, a muse. So this is a fabulous one, Steal Like an Artist. He has a second one called Show Your Work, which might be something for you, where you are now too. It's about just why it's important to share your voice and share your work. Something small, very manageable. I love his perspective. He writes a great newsletter too. If you're not signed up for Kleon, he writes a really nice, inspiring newsletter. Okay. Now on to my top 2 at the moment favorite art coffee table books. This one I got for Christmas, and it's called Great Artists. Well, Great Women Artists. And it's a really gorgeous reference of contemporary and historical female artists with big prints, gorgeous prints of their sort of most well-known work, and then a little short bio. It's a fabulous way just to learn about new female artists. When I was in art school, the art history book that we had, it covered Western art through all of history. All of Western art history, and there were 18 female artists in the book. It was a book as big as this, right? And it was the entire Western history of Western art, and there were 18 female artists in the entire book. Of course, numerous nudes. We've always been the muse, but we haven't really had our place in history. So books like this really, really make me feel empowered and help me to let me know what part of dialogue I am and what part of this history I am. So this is very exciting for me. The second great coffee table book that I've been loving recently is called The Secret Lives of Color. And it's by Kassia St. Clair, and I absolutely love it. It's these tiny little essays about different colors. So it has, you know, gold, it has all of the colors. This is where I learned about Baker Miller pink, that really, really light pink, which has been used in prisons to calm people down. And literally, like, it's shifting and making them less aggressive. So yeah, they have the history of these colors, what the pigments are made of, where they originated, but also these really interesting anecdotal bits about color. So this is a fabulous, fabulous resource if you're just interested in color. But this is also giving me some insight in terms of, visual language, in terms of how how meaningful and sometimes loaded colors can be. So this has been a really, really nice recent addition to my library. All right, and then on to two like professional art books. This one is called Art/Work, and it is by Darcy Bhandari, and she does this is fabulous. It covers everything in terms of resume, in terms of having an open studio, showing your work, consignment, loans, commissions, gallery representation. So all the professional parts of your art business, if you want to do that. And there's many quotes from art professionals, curators, gallerists, lots and lots of great tips in terms of going forward in your art career. And then another one that I really found helpful for me in terms of professional development is called How to Write About Contemporary Art. And this is really pretty much just a writing guide, but it has nice examples and ideas for writing about art specifically. So it's teaching you in general how to write well, but art specifically. So this has been really helpful for me in terms of writing artist statements, or writing my bio, or writing letters. Also, I've written, just like as exhibition texts and things like that too. So talking about my work, trying to figure out how to best do that. This has been really helpful for me. Yeah, and then I think that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this little bonus of sharing my top creativity and art books as of late. I wish you such a wonderful time going forward and moving forward in your work. And if you have any great art books that you are just loving, please share them also. In our Facebook group, I would absolutely love to hear what you're reading and what you're finding inspiration from and motivation from. So, love and greetings from me. Take care. Ciao.